Yeah.
Join. Mapantsula.
Join now, wait.
Yes, we're back. Season 2 for Play 2. Season 2, guys, we're back. Mapantsula Rugby Show. And better before we to Apa, Leon on the other side.
At each minute.
You know they would say at Leon, at Gus Makes. Don't worry about it.
But why did you show your ring?
No, because he said, show my handle. That's my handle. That is my handle. How you boys feeling?
Yeah, brilliant.
Season 2, baby. Season 2.
Most you guys.
I never thought you were going to last until this long.
Generally, I thought when we were renegotiating stuff,
You was going to get kicked out.
I thought you were gonna be the cheaters.
As Ati would say, I'm the anchor. Thank you, Ati. Anyway, gents, who do you want to thank again, Zach? Because now we're in season 2.
Not thanking anybody now. I want to thank, we just need to move on with the show. Later on, we're going to thank everybody when the season comes.
Mom, dad, everyone.
Mom, dad, wife. Anyway, guys, how's the rugby back this weekend? The past 2 weeks, rugby's back in South Africa.
Something about Currie Cup. Yeah.
Oh,
Something about Currie Cup that actually...
Super Rugby.
I heard a
Unlocked.
joke. I heard a joke that was very funny.
Yeah.
Butch said it in the first game. Guti, the Chikwas and the cheaters should be excited because.
It's the first time playing Super Rugby.
Yeah, cheaters second time, but like
And
the
really-
Chikwas should be like more.
How's
Pumas and Pumas. And
creativity, the
Pumas, yeah.
Super Rugby Unlocked.
I like it. I like.
Now we
Creativity
tried, and this is what I love about SA as well.
Yeah.
We fake it.
Bakasarapale.
Yes, we're the world champions, of course.
Yeah, Leon.
Yeah.
Let's. And over the weekend, I want us. And I'm not a guy. The first 2 points that I'm gonna raise,
Yeah.
I know nothing about. You should know something about.
Yeah.
Set pieces in terms of what's the lineout,
Scrums.
the scrums. I think the referees.
AJ was man of the match. AJ, man of the match.
AJ was the first ref in the
I mean,
The
you only
best in the
got
house.
you only got pissed off when you blew the final whistle. You should have gotten pissed off at the beginning of the game.
Should've
'cause
ran the game
Elton,
prior.
Lucanio, they were ruling him.
Yes.
And one thing, even the guy that did the Blue Bulls game. Yes, he was. I think of Marius.
But he was a duelist to everyone else.
He was a duelist, but like, do you get what I'm
kids.
saying? He was from the word go. He was consistent.
Yeah.
So he was a consistent box.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm translating your Afrikaans.
Yeah.
So then one thing that's very personal to me.
Outside backs.
Are you telling me in the whole of Joburg, in the whole Go Raiders, Aldos, anyway?
Don't forget Diggers as well.
See, my only problem, Rax, my only
even
problem-
Diggers.
my-
That's the only outside backs.
My only problem is this now. If you are good enough to make it for the green and gold, why can't you play for your union? How do you not start for your union? If they say, listen, you're good enough, you're the next big thing, come here, you're going to play for the green and gold, how come you're not starting?
For your own union.
Yeah,
It's-
I'll tell you now.
it's politics.
I'll tell you now. The coach,
It's up
the
to
coach,
you.
I know him, I grew up with him, that's not his team.
Which coach? For the
The Lions coach. That's not the team you will pick on Friday, on Saturday.
So who picks
On Wednesday,
the-
yes.
So is it as
I don't know,
passionate?
ask Raga.
I love how
Ask
passionate.
Raga.
I love how
Why are you
passionate
asking-
you are.
why are you
Hold on,
asking me?
how passionate you are. Why do you say that the coach is? That's not his team. That's the first
No,
15
no.
he put out on Friday night versus the Sharks.
First of all, they go to Durban to bully those Oaks,
Yeah.
which they didn't do.
Yeah.
With the forward pack,
With
let's
the
say.
forward pack,
Yeah,
yeah.
which they didn't do.
Yeah.
Stuck with, yes, I'm a big fan of Burger Ordendal.
You are. You've said it many times.
and the crew, but yes, there comes a time where
Are you,
have
a
to
big
mix.
fan of the Creoles?
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that other Creole that was playing 13, gents.
What Creole?
There was another Creole that was playing 13.
The twin Wawa.
I'm a big fan of the outside center. I don't know which Creole.
The outside
because
center.
you got off the plane in Durban, never pitched
Never
up.
pitched.
James Fender, only Pepsi out of the Lucy's. Only Pepsi was up there and saying, listen, I can play this game.
But
James
is
on
that
the
not the
side,
game plan of the coach, though, Zed? Is that not the game plan? The other coach. He had Willem Alberts at 4. He was playing Willem Alberts
Gents.
as a lock. Oh,
They
everything
went,
is wrong
they
at the
went
Lions.
down to Durban to bully those guys,
Yeah, man.
which they didn't do.
Yeah.
I know for a
What,
fact.
I'll support Zed in this thing. Guti,
Support him, I know.
listen to this, Ane. So in terms of Guti, how you pick your pack.
Yeah.
So that tight 5 beforehand, when you see Willem Alberts Vic, he played,
Big
he
Vic.
was an under
Yeah,
20,
bone collector.
under 21 lock.
Yeah.
He played lock in high school. So he played lock for the box.
Yeah, but
So,
we used
so
to him
he's
playing
not,
7.
he's not foreign. He's not,
I hear
he's
you,
a
yeah.
36, he's a 36-year-old man. So he's not
foreign
he's
to
not
the
out
rock, yeah.
out of place. Then Marvin Ori, experience for days. Then you got Fasahi from the Blue Bulls,
Lead
went
from the
overseas,
front,
came back.
Marvel.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
You got my boy Creel playing as well.
So the tight 5, I think from the Blue Bulls the week before, they say, oh, Guti Yazin, you can bully the Sharks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then, Jaco Kriel.
What's wrong? He's,
Dude, a
he's
ball-
one of my
every-
favorite players. Him and James Fainter like disappointed
And
me
I have to admit,
big time on Friday.
I have to admit one shining star, that Vincent Chadu.
yeah.
He's I mean
was up.
that kid. I mean,
He's gonna
and,
be a
and,
fun one.
and I'm gonna get to the outside back. There was one time where Pepsi Buthelezi
So I'm
draws
saying,
in
I'm
two
saying,
guys.
guys, let's
And
go back to
Jamba.
this. Let's go back to this one. Why would Evia
Jamba.
play in front of Lombard?
Why would?
Evia play in front of Lombard. Why would the Krill brother play in front of Sandy? Or Wandi?
One is similar.
Both of those players were playing for the green and gold.
Yes, yes. And they're
They're
were
not
there.
tired. I saw them warming up. They're fine. We haven't been playing rugby for like 6 months. They're not tired. We're not resting them.
But
Who is picking the team at the Lions?
I still say that.
Definitely not Cash.
I still say that.
Definitely not Cash. I know for
His
a
name
fact.
is on the ballot. When you
If
get
Cash
the
was,
thing,
if
it's
Cash was picking that team, those boys would have been playing.
So if you're saying Cash is not picking the team, how did he pick Elton as the captain?
What do you mean, dude?
How do you
Elton the captain. Hold on.
How do you not
Let
pick
me get to
Elton?
my point. So you say Elton is a captain. Elton is not the captain. He's not the captain. There's a
Who's the
last
captain?
last minute. So I'm thinking. I'm sitting there. I was at a bar, thinking like, listen, it's the last minute. Go for the draw. You never know what happens. You kick. You've got 30 seconds. You receive the ball again. We might play. Boom. That wing of yours was useless. Might have done something. But
Which
then Elton
one?
says,
Which one?
freaking both of them. Then Elton says, I'm gonna go for a scrum. You don't, bruh. It's the first freaking game. You wanna secure the point.
But if I do
Hold
that,
on, you wanna
if I
secure
do
the-
that, I'm gonna need somebody who's gonna say, is that a call that you wanna make, Captain?
No,
That's
it's
fine.
not.
Let
It's
me
not a
stand
call
up
that
for
you wanna
you.
call.
Gents,
Let me stand up for you.
Yeah.
what Leon?
Let me stand
Yes,
up for you.
Leon.
Like is that a call that you wanna make? Let me stand up for you.
Leon.
I wouldn't. That call was the bad call.
I said one thing, Ane. It's one of those times where, you know, in that Gladiator movie,
Yeah.
where Maximus says, listen,
300.
No, Maximus.
no,
Jack
Maximus,
Gladiator.
where he says, listen, at my signal,
Yeah.
unleash hell.
Yeah, I remember.
You know,
exactly-
And then the dog went. Yeah.
And Alton and James granted, I'm a big Alton fan, but Alton made a couple of mistakes. But surely, James, with Malvin, Big Vic, Yaku Kriel, 5 minutes into the game, he's got momentum. They're under pressure, and yes, everyone else, yes. In retrospect, he should have gone for poles,
Yeah.
but we got momentum. Let's kick for touch. We got momentum. We got them under the
Shit,
coach.
you didn't go for touch.
We
You didn't go for
no,
poles.
he goes.
Make it
He goes there. If I was Marvel Ori, listen, Elton, my captain has just done this at my sector. Listen, Vic, call a 2-ball then.
Yeah.
Let's just drive them over. We overweight. I mean, gents, we saw David.
Yeah.
We saw Van Heerden. Come on, gents.
Like,
Do you-
too many
do you know what I'm
tries,
saying?
too many
Let's
tries
ball
at
them.
the
Do you know
lockdown.
Fasahi, they played for the
You
Bulls
think?
for a lot of years. They played for the Bulls for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Do you know what Fasahi does? Throws it over.
I saw that.
And gents, and a lot of people,
Boys.
and a lot of people, and
But
a lot-
we can go on and on and on and on about the Friday game, but we don't have time. We need to get
okay,
over-
one thing I have to touch on.
Yeah.
One thing I have to touch on, and it's gonna lead on to our other games. Gents, Zed,
Sorry.
Leon, I'm
talk to
gonna
me.
say, but like,
Sorry, gents.
cause you in the forwards, but like, and Leon,
Whoa.
gents,
Yeah,
Gents,
totally.
how's our outside backs these days? How am I on the touchline and I realize
So
there's a
what
touchline and I'm not coming back?
Raga is trying to say, if he
terrible.
died on Friday and didn't see what happened on Saturday, because eventually when you saw Spec Magic and you were like, okay,
Cotton
you know
Bailey
what,
this
this
morning,
is-
actually.
this is-
Cotton
this is-
Bailey,
this
the
is what I
Australian
signed.
wing.
This is what I
Australian
signed up
wing,
for.
yeah.
This is what I signed up for. Jeez. Huh?
Josie.
Rams. I don't know what they fed them up here in Josie or something like that. Try that
We got tackled outside.
2 years back.
Yeah.
2 years back, we would have scored that under the post.
Under
the post.
Night touchline. I'm not even gonna start on Jamba because I think he was depressed or something was happening or he's undercooked. But gents, if you telling me that's the best outside backs that we have
Joburg.
In the
in
Union.
Joburg,
Nah,
then
it's not.
whoever's buying for the cheaters, and I have to admit one thing. When we move on to our next game now, it was the cheaters against the Pumas.
The
and
Pumas, yeah.
Whoever's buying for the cheaters.
It's doing a brilliant job.
And they we spoke about it in the other shows. Gucci in season 1. Gucci, they're those cousins. But whoever's buying for the cheaters in terms of how do you get back Ruan Pina?
Francois Stay.
Francois Stay. And ngisixhosa bathi
It's
amava. But in the data indala ayilashwa.
Izolo, every time Black will say, every time he gets a ball, it's Nyanya Spetty ball.
Anyway,
They talk.
yeah.
But the thing is, it's easy to attract them because they've got other interests within. But they want to die for the cheaters. It's not like
Do the Lions players want to die for the Lions?
Gents, can
No!
I finish?
They don't get to the Grippers team now.
Can I finish my point?
Sorry, Rex.
Can I finish my point?
Sorry, Rex.
Season 2, we're going to let you finish.
No, listen. Season 2, I'm gonna put my foot down.
Yellow ball, you're not going to change.
So all I'm saying, Guti, at the Lions, we're the big 5 units.
Yeah.
Or big 4 units. And probably out of the big 4, you can't let go of the Golden Knights. Ane?
Because of the
Whoever's buying for the cheaters to attract a Ruan Pina,
And these are World Cup winners, by the way.
a Francois Steyn, and check, I'm gonna go even further. Roscoe Speckman, Clayton Blomekis.
Blomekis.
Do you get what I'm saying? Who was just here at Turks. All I'm saying is this, Ane. Coming back to Alton Yankees, who I'll defend. Alton is the team, he's the flower half, he's the kicker, he's the captain. Did you see when Druan was making decisions? Francois Steyn is there.
come up.
When certain
Those are 3
things were
World Cups
happening,
amongst those people there.
when things are happening in the back line.
He's whispering in his ear like, listen.
Speckies is there.
Yeah.
Clayton Blomekis. And this, I'm getting a bit too technical in terms of good team. Most teams have this thing when you receive the ball at the back as a 15 or as a 10. If you can't return a ball, at least until the halfway line.
Yeah.
Most teams say, listen, you kick and you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you see Blomekis? Did you see
Oh,
Specs?
Stegman.
Did you see
Malcolm? Did you see Malcolm as well on the other way?
Did you see? So if they can't make it to the halfway line,
Already there.
Yeah.
Oh.
so we're getting technical, man. Then if they can make it to the halfway line, that line with Spec stepped at 15.
So what are you
That's
saying,
not
Rex?
the-
What are you saying? The cheaters are going to win the Currie Cup?
I'm saying watch. The cheaters are going to be in the final.
Then what happens if they do?
If then they
Then we
prove what
unlock
they should be. No,
them into Super Rugby for
Drop
real.
the blue bulls.
they've already dropped.
Yes.
What? No, drop the Lions. Drop the Lions. Drop the Lions.
Yeah.
You've seen our
So,
Anyway,
let's-
let's move on to the cheaters.
Yeah, the very next day.
Yeah.
Try first. Try first. Roscoe is doing beautiful
Malcolm
things.
had a hat
Beautiful
trick.
things.
One thing we didn't touch on, eh? One thing we didn't touch
Yeah,
on.
no, touch it.
How cock was that Richardson? Yes, see, that hooker couldn't throw. I can throw better than that guy. The Sharks must contract me. Yes, that guy couldn't throw anything. Dude, and how the Lions didn't spot
When the
good to
cheaters
put
stopped.
that guy.
Put that guy.
On-
Contest
under
every,
pressure.
Contest every lineup.
Yes, X-Scope alles. Listen,
Yeah.
I would grab her. I would grab her, kick it out, and say, listen,
You.
hey, can you go in here, boys?
So,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Don't you think the Cheetahs are a better example to talk about.
Okay,
than
yeah, cool.
So, guys, I want to quickly talk about the Cheetahs. Actually, Zed, I was having a chat with you as well prior to the show. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 15. Gents.
It starts
Gents.
at 9 and 12.
Andy, so if I'm not mistaken, and then Kichuni, and then it's the Fisa boy, then it's Ruan, then it's Fake Man. Visa, sorry, Visa. Then it's Steak Magic.
Yeah.
Then it's Francois Stein. Then it's that Van Rensbeck kid. Then it's Malcolm. Then it's Blommetjies.
Guys,
I told you I did my homework
first
this
off,
week.
first off,
Beautiful.
First off,
Beautiful.
Cheetahs were everywhere.
Champagne rugby.
They look like a team that's hungry. They've been playing
Zed-
pro footy. They
Zed-
look like
yeah.
the team that wants
A point a minute. It was at
41,
40, at
41,
40, I think
Yeah.
it was
41,
41.
3.
At 40 minutes,
Yes.
41.
Again, guys, you guys need to remember, those Pumas were nowhere first time. It was just they were
in a horror
nowhere.
movie.
Like everybody was just seeing a horror movie. Guys, I actually thought 'cause they came back.
I thought there was
they
gonna
came
be
back
80
second
on
half,
this
at the
but the
end.
Cheetahs went to bed. Went to bed. Gents,
The reserves came on.
I'm telling you now. I'm gonna say it again. Tomorrow, I'm gonna say it again.
Next week,
the
when they have
12, we on that game we found the 12 for the Springboks.
Francois Stein.
Francois Stein is definitely starting. for the
Francois
Springboks.
Stein is
33
our
years-
12,
33
33 years of age.
33
Did
years,
you
2
see
World
the-
Cups.
did you see the
2 World
grabber
Cups.
that he
Guys,
had
the guy that
for
we
Step
got,
one?
the guy, sit down.
There was,
Sorry, I
there
had to
was-
show you the
there
graph.
was, there was, there was, there
That graph was
was
awesome.
one of two. Actually, one of three.
And
Because
Steph,
every time,
he reads Stech, he's like,
Gents, Ma'a Nonu
Yeah.
learned this the overtime, and that actually the 12 is the pillar.
man. Yeah,
The 12 is actually the next number 10.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Did you see how, and it comes back to Alton. Did you see how when the 10, he's under pressure, he's just shoveling shit. He passes it, I'm in the 22, I'm in my own half.
Right.
Gents, they're shooting up, he kicks it down.
Right.
He says, listen, we playing there.
Right. I trust my outside back. If nothing is happening in front of me, I take it up. I stand still. I just
Hoi,
move the
Mursa
pass. A 25-meter pass. Then magic
Someone will
happens.
catch it.
Then magic happens.
Stech Magic.
Yeah.
Then magic happens.
Side note, has Malcolm here eaten a cow or something? My word, has he gained weight?
Yeah,
But
it's
good
got-
weight.
it's got
Yes,
good weight, good
Yeah,
weight,
it's very good weight.
I've seen him
Yeah.
when he takes tackles now. He's not that young Malcolm
But
where
I
they
want-
show
I
them
want- I
around.
wanna put a spanner in the
The
works.
first try,
was beautiful,
he
beautiful.
is
Yeah.
going.
But he's still got pace.
Uchelas.
Roscoe is just jogging right next to him.
Zed,
Roscoe is just
Middle.
jogging.
Zed, you so jealous.
Yeah.
Don't say first try. He's a finisher, man. And
I know.
this comes back to the Lions.
Okay, hold
But
on,
like,
I want-
Leave the
Gents,
ground, take a
I
dive.
want to put a spanner
Stay
in the
inside.
works. Hold on, I wanna put a
Okay,
spanner in the
Mr.
works.
Bam, hit it on the spanner.
So if the Cheetahs lose Franstein, Ruan Pina,
yeah,
and
who do they have?
a Spechman,
Yeah.
or even a Blommetjies, do they have backup to say, listen, we
That's-
still have
that's
the
the thing.
depth in the Cheetahs?
So what happens?
I believe the first
I don't know
15.
if you picked up what Raga was telling you is that every time Ruan needs to make a decision, then France will come up, the Blommetjies will come up. It's a culture that happens there. So once you introduce, once everybody which is not what happening at the Lions, because if
Elton is doing anything.
you come to Elton, they just told us to do what is like. I'm doing the opposite.
Yeah.
He's
Against the grain.
Yeah.
So whatever, let's say, whatever 12 that's gonna walk into like, I'm included here. I know what's happening. I'm part of the system.
And they impart
I'm part of the
knowledge.
system.
They impart
And
knowledge, yeah.
I don't know, even the coach said the wounded cheaters.
Yeah.
They want to
They
prove.
wounded, yeah.
They want to
And
prove.
did you hear what he said?
They want to
we
prove.
don't want to prove a point.
They want
but
to
do
prove
wanna
to
prove a
us
point.
they need to
Yeah.
be. They need to be there. It's unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
but
fair.
we all agree, James. We all agree.
No,
So-
we all agree on one thing, and Leon, we have to drive it home, man. And this is a point where we all have to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Lions fan.
Huge.
But-
You're hurting right now.
Yeah, but what I saw over the weekend, and my biggest question is this: I'm not gonna fight for the cheaters. My biggest question is this: is that less resources. And when I say resources, the biggest resource is Chile.
Yeah.
Less money.
And so Bulls and everyone else have put 20 million in terms of budget.
Bulls got
105 million. gone.
Bulls got Mtsepe,
Yeah.
and they've got
And
everything.
Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Do you
Boys,
guys- so less resources, and these guys still are able to
bring it.
Are you telling me that Francois Steyn,
Yeah.
you couldn't coerce Francois Steyn to come to
No, but you know why?
Juan
Cheetahs have
Pina.
it. You know why Cheetahs have it?
It's
The
not,
culture.
it's not fair though.
It's his
not-
family
it's not
as
fair
well.
though. It's not fair though. Because you must remember at 19, he never played with Cheetahs, he went straight to the
Yeah,
Sharks.
to the Sharks.
Now he has to come back. Now he used to need to take care of the
And he's
family.
from the
There's
Free
like
States.
4 other farms that he needs to take
Yeah.
care of. The best place to go to is to go
Free
there
State.
and lose weight and do this and still play for the Springboks. He's got it. He's got his bread buttered nicely. What I'm saying, as much as Kaka is how you fought on Friday, you need to also revisit the second half. The Sharks are not that great.
Yeah.
That Catalan's team came and showed them, listen, we can play here.
and the positive
That's a positive. It was in Durban. They lost by 3 points with 3 bad decisions that happened early on in first
So
half.
like they should, for me, the Lions should have won that game. And the Lions were crap.
Gents,
The Lions were crap.
We were
What
going
does it say
on
about
and
the
on and on and on about the
as
Sharks
well?
that they're good.
Yes.
But like that shitty Lions
They
team.
lost Apilo Fasi and they're looking very different. That boy from the Bulls, Ram Chekiling, I told you.
What do you
he's
mean? You
shit,
played all, man.
I shit,
You
man.
played
Sorry,
all,
sorry,
man.
sorry.
You played
He's
all.
cut.
Listen,
Liverpool.
listen,
Liverpool
our-
is shit. man.
No, bro. You played well.
He's-
You need to get fired.
He's gonna come right, on top of that, this is the thing. One
Guys, I
thing,
need to get to Jake White.
yeah, we'll get to Jake. One thing, one positive,
Yeah.
or positives
Great show,
that I
Salah.
picked up. What I picked up is the Lions next and coming. There was that MJ Pulsar. He came in with a red scrum cap.
Yeah,
He had
I
6
saw him.
flanker.
Yeah.
Gents, he stole a crucial ball.
Yeah.
That got us to that scrum.
Guys.
Oh, Mone van der Berg.
Money, twice.
Yeah.
Twice, guys. We need
Tackle.
to, guys. We didn't go to big schools. We need to. If somebody comes up and picks up like their hand up playing for a big, Monet van der Berg is the next big thing. And he
Can-
only
can-
he went to Linden
Can
right
we-
down the road. Yeah.
Can we call him Kapi?
That's
They call
5
him-
minutes from my house.
Guys,
Can we call him
guys,
Kapi?
the best scrum
His
halves
name
for the
his
weekend.
nickname is
Krabi.
Kapi.
Krabi.
Top 3 scrum halves for the weekend. It was definitely no Hamba, no Hamba,
Ruan.
Krappies,
Yeah.
and Ruan.
Yeah.
Guys, how's the? I was even saying to somebody on Facebook like this, Zamtatu no Ham, Dim say Alice.
Yeah.
Dim votel abe councillor for ANC for his service delivery.
I teach you that.
His service delivery.
High
From
five.
the
No, no.
from the
Corona,
deck.
high five.
From the
Yeah.
deck.
But
Okoko ganja. Okoko ganja. Basa. Masambe. Okoko ganja.
But like Z,
Yeah.
I would, and since we analyzing scrum halves,
Yeah.
did you see Ruan Pina's? And everyone plays the same.
Distribution,
Gents,
boy.
everyone plays the same. Everyone plays the same.
Yeah.
If you see now, and now I'm talking like a coach, if you see now, so you got your 3 front forwards and you got your back line
Yeah.
like bailout.
Yes, coach.
So everyone plays the middle guard, then you bail out at the back,
Sure.
then we go wide.
Yeah.
So, but everyone else's bail like pass from scrum off to the middle guy
Yeah.
is a good 5 meters, 6 meters. Give it.
I'll help you there.
Did you see the cheaters? The cheaters one is down. It's down there. The guy is stopping the outside center. He's bailing out. No wonder their wingers are scoring.
But
It's scary.
But do you see where the experience comes in? And then, but that lied to you while the
He's
Lions-
36 is
I
my
saw.
age.
Yeah.
He's my age. He's 36
But
my
he's
age.
playing like when you were playing in high school.
No, bro.
But seriously, but like when
I've never played like this.
he will teach the youngsters. Did you see that guy? He doesn't. Do you know the youngsters? And this is a personal thing that I have. Even the young kids that the scrum off can't be coaching. That so the even the defense knows.
Bro. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
want.
because
Did you check-
already I'm seeing you.
So they organize in Muno Hamba. Everyone, and it looks good on TV. It looks good on your highlights.
but it's practice,
that you point
practice,
out.
it's practice.
But like no, but
need
like
to
do
know.
you check Ruan? Ruan? He just speeds. Power, son.
But that comes with experience.
Parking was in Parking was you.
He doesn't talk.
Parking.
He doesn't point. But I want to Hamba. They organize the defense. They actually organize it because I'm pointing to even the guy that I'm passing to.
Yeah.
So even the defense knows, okay, I'm gonna tackle that booster.
I need to touch on
I don't want to
on
lie
the
to you.
balls,
Currie
man.
Cup is great.
It's gonna be hot.
Currie Cup is great.
I was
Hot,
surprised.
hot,
I was surprised one thing.
I watched
Equals.
all
How's
the
that?
games. I
How's
watched
that
all the
equals?
games.
How's that?
Zola, so I wanted to. So
wanted-
you were. So
I wanted
Zola
Jake-
said
I wanted
on the
Jake-
group, he's like, listen, I want to get Jake White.
I
I
want
was
Jake-
so happy that we
wanted-
won, but I want to be honest with you.
I
The
saw him
Bulls are
getting
undercooked.
interviewed. I saw him getting interviewed second half. His eyes were this.
Yeah.
big. I'm like, you don't have a 12. You take a wing to go play
but
12. It's great.
Yeah, no.
Rugs was saying like they're back to the
That
10-man
ref,
run.
They
They're
have-
back to the
they
10-man
have-
run. Where
Yeah,
It's not
10-man
beautiful.
run.
Nah.
No, it's 10 man run.
It's not
But it's
beautiful.
never been
Hey,
beautiful. though.
it's
Yeah,
winning
fuck.
run.
It was beautiful
Do
in
you-
2008, 2000.
But it worked because it worked.
Yeah, but
now
it's
it's
not
not
working.
working.
It's not working.
Do
It's
you
not
wanna
working.
win, or do you
Yeah.
want beauty? So, gents, Jake has a plan.
Can't play.
Please, man.
Eh,
Jake has a proper plan.
No. Listen,
saying he's got a cut
it's
plan.
obviously the pack has a plan.
Yeah.
Moone State kicks anything will get us to the Hendricks now. Big number 12, they'll take us
Played
out.
well though.
Yeah.
Played well.
Yeah. He did.
Gents, that's why I say yes, they might,
Yeah.
and I'd
Yeah.
love.
It's nice when they're going forward, but that fact that that Roscoe
Yo.
on defense,
On
Yeah.
defense,
because
yeah.
he looks great when he's going forward, takes it up. It doesn't look on defense. Roscoe's like tight under the post all the time.
I'd love for them to play the cheaters right now.
all the time.
I don't want to play
Like-
the cheaters now. Like, you know what team I want to play now? The Lions. I'd love to play the Lions
I'd
next
play
week.
the Lions.
I'd play the Lions next week. I'd love to play the Lions now.
You play
Or the
if they-
Stormers.
If
The
they
Stormers are
pick
under
the right team for the Lions, you don't want to play the Lions.
Nah. I
One
want to play the Lions
One-
any day.
No, one day will come back.
I probably want to play the Stormers next week.
One day
as
will
well.
come back. Krapi will start on 9.
'Cause
Burger Odendaal will be much better because he's at
Cup,
home.
man. He's a cup player from the Bulls that we
Gianni
let go.
Lombard will start at 15. Yes, hopefully
Guys,
Jamba wakes up.
So besides that, also again, it wasn't a bad game from Elton. It's just AJ missed a good game.
Yeah.
Those guys were offside
Yeah.
all the time because Elton wants to play people off him.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna get the ball, this is
AJ
very
only got it
offside.
right when he was
Can-
telling
can-
the guys off after the whistle, the final whistle.
okay, but
he had a
yeah.
bad game. He had a bad game.
even
was man of the
even
match.
even the scrums, and which is and it's like me talking about the scrums is like AJ riffing on
Thank
on
you.
Saturday.
And it's a
So can't we have? I mean, Yakutauta, yes, he's experienced.
Yeah.
There was one time Rasta was AJ's to an assistant.
Yeah.
No, not even understudy. He was his assistant.
Yeah.
And even Rasta shouted out and had a call there.
Yeah.
Why don't we swap them around? AJ becomes the assistant
Referee.
then Rasta's on because he clearly doesn't know what's
He
happening.
can't call the scrums.
And people were getting frustrated. This. So Varsity Cup had it one time where they had 2 refs on the field.
I remember.
Maybe let's do this. When there's a scrum,
Get a
You
chance.
call the big boy to come on.
Osturan comes on.
Like, listen.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Kom ons kyk wat gaan hy hier.
yeah, he goes on to the scrum and he says, "Listen, AJ, you said because it's a lotto, and ultimately
Yeah.
it cost the Lions the game
It did.
Yeah, it did.
because it was
It
their
did.
scrum.
It did.
Then he still
It
penalized
did.
them.
It did. And then he penalized him. Got the last part. It did.
That's what I'm saying, Guti. It would, and I'll tell you one thing: if you see all the games,
Yeah.
he lost the game at the beginning. He tried to speak to Abu Luka Anyo, Abu Alton. They overpowered.
I feel he was
Then-
intimidated by their superstar. He
He
only
was.
spoke to them badly after the final whistle. If you can hear, like,
And
I
that's
don't
already-
appreciate you
that-
talking
yeah,
to me that
that's
way.
already
You
late.
should have been in the game telling them that same thing. Remember what we were talking about the Bulls game? That he was a box, right?
A box,
But
yeah.
he was a box to the Bulls. He was a box to the Griquas as well in the game. Now AJ was only a box when the freaking final whistle is on.
And
You can't be intimidated by the players.
He lost it, and
You can't be
that's
intimidated
where
by the players.
Yakutata speaks to the players.
Yeah.
But at the same time, whatever, hey, wait again,
You don't come-
come on, pass it, come on.
Yeah, you draw the line. There's a line on the sand.
We can,
Yeah.
because if Elton, Lucanio World Cup winners,
Yeah.
gents, if Adon from the word go, wait again, was Kenna bossy.
They're gonna run
Then
all over
they're gonna
you.
run. I mean, every 2 seconds,
Yeah.
AJ, and they learn out what to explain.
Yeah. You should be listen. That's my decision. It's final. Move on.
In the
You can't talk to me.
in the scrum.
Done.
In the scrum. How many resets did we have?
Come on.
How many resets did we have in terms of what?
He made Oxygen look so bad, and he had a great game.
He had a
Did you
great
see?
game.
Did
He
you
had a great
see?
game.
Did you see Ox? Dutoy.
Yeah.
Dutoy was rolling his eyes.
Did you see when Thomas came off and
now,
he's like,
Thomas
this is
Dutoy
crap,
is
man.
now coaching you, Guti. Remember when Doc Yanni
Yeah.
told that ref, yes, he lays the, gents, I want refs to be like that guy from Scotland, Nigel Owens or whatnot.
No, he's from Wales, man.
Or from Wales. Then he
Fact check.
from the word still season 2.
Fact check. He's
From
from
the
Wales.
the word go. That guy chats to everyone, but from the word go, you know Gucci
I'm boss. I'm boss.
who's actually
He tells him, "Shit, that's not football.
Yeah, I remember. He's like, this is not football.
It's not football."
He's like, see ya.
But
Boom,
like-
You stand
boom.
there,
The next
you
one
out
is
on-
going to be a card. Done. You
James-
must understand what's happening.
the Rico's Bulls game, man.
Yep.
He sends off George Whitehead, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't send him off. That wasn't an offense to be sent off, man. But I think because of the chats, him and
Yeah.
George,
The whole
every
time, yeah.
George, what
When they held up that thing on the
then
try line,
as
I
soon
saw
as
that.
you saw a chance,
Yeah.
and that's where the Ricos lost the game.
Yes.
Because the Bulls scored 7 points in
And
that. in
then
that-
they
in that
gave us
game.
a penalty try just like 5 minutes later. Yep. I
on
remember.
the actual
Yeah.
scrum. Then it's one of those games you chase in the game. And I thought the Ricos, I'm actually scared for Ricos, or scared for. When I say scared for,
Or
I'm
Mapantsula.
actually afraid of Ricos, of
Cheaters.
Free State cheaters right now.
Right now?
And Leon raised a great point. Talk. Wait again. What is the depth after this?
I'm very worried about it. I'm still telling you.
Starting 23, even I saw that William James Small,
yeah, he came on.
he's still a good 13 / outside back. He's still a good player, ne? But after the players in Malcolm Yaw had a flipping terrific
Hat trick. He
Speck-
scored a
Speck
hat
had
trick of
ter-
tries.
Blomekis, what a warrior.
Francois
You've still got
Steyn,
Francois Steyn.
Ruan Pienaar.
That Janssen van Rensburg is going to grow. And he can play from 10 to thingy. So I'm still worried about one thing. Oh, okay, depth
Yeah.
after this. But play these guys.
Your
Now.
job here is to talk about the Lucy's. Tell us the Lucy's.
6 and 7, boy.
Oh my lord.
Just
Guys,
before we wrap up the
guys,
show,
guys,
before we
just-
wrap up the show,
just-
Zola said something to us season 1 that we can find. Zola, now I agree what you.
It's
They're
a
not from
farm.
there.
It's a farm.
I know. I'm just saying we can find
Anywhere in
Lucy's
South Africa.
anywhere in South Africa.
Anywhere.
6 and 7. What cheaters? I put my contract on the line here. I can put them in the.
Yeah, but
in
your
the-
contract's
in the
about
box.
touch and go. But like,
I can put them in the box. And Junior no
Until He's been doing that since.
Incredible, boy.
But
Since-
incredible.
I have to admit that Visa gives go
Oh, but he was
gives-
going a run for his money.
for it. He gives no, but
that's
you-
one
do you
game,
know-
that's one game,
No,
that's
no,
one
do you know what I love about the cheaters?
Yeah.
They'll find these flipping. Did you see those locks?
Huh?
Standard, they are all 2 meters.
Yeah.
They don't have to be doing anything but jumping in the line.
What's the hell is?
Yeah, but they do their job.
They-
Because the
they-
commentary is the best. It's Nali Klego. Nali Klego new guy. Nali Klego new guy.
But just I want to wrap up the show and say, game of the weekend, team of the weekend.
No, Free State. Come
Cheaters?
on, hands down.
Game of the weekend was the Friday game
Yeah.
For you,
for me.
for me, game of the weekend
Sharks
was
Lions.
the Cheetahs and
Sharks
the
Lions.
Pumas.
Shark Lions. The Pumas were not ready.
But they came back in the second half. It was
Yeah, because
Just
53-31.
did I mention how cock was Richardson? Jeez, that
Jeez,
guy was
bro, you
that-
already
he
mentioned
was,
how cock
no,
he
he was yes, he had a night game. Yo, that guy control. Okay, yeah, cool. Your game of the
my game of the weekend was the first game because you were strength on strength. Because we first off,
Yeah.
the Sharks were great, and we knew they were great throughout the year.
Yeah. Second half.
Second half was a
Lions.
shitty Lions team that was picked, but they came back.
And they were close to winning the game.
They were close to winning. Touch and go decisions that could have worked. But also, again, you need people to follow you. If I'm gonna make a decision, I'm saying that.
Maximus.
Yeah.
At my signal.
Unleash hell.
I mean, like I'm not even saying great points. Look at you guys, like follow me.
And Zed, are you done?
I'm
Are you
done.
done? Are you
The
done?
game of the weekend, Friday game.
Great show, by the way. It's a
Hands
great
down.
show.
Hands down.
Okay, game of the weekend. I have to admit the cheaters because I love
Oh, the
one
tries.
thing. No,
No,
how clinical.
Yeah.
Do you know how beautiful it is?
Champagne
And I saw it. I saw it with the Australians as well. And Australians have had it from Merkham, Cregan.
That
days.
ACT Brumbies team, yeah.
It's moves, man.
If it's on.
It's and it's set phases. That's why I even said, listen, let's concentrate on set phases like the scrum and whatnot. But off set phase, I think they scored a try first 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The cheaters off a lineup.
Yeah.
But like everyone running
Malcolm
angles,
scored in the
everyone
corner.
stopping the people that they have to stop, and a finisher finishing.
Wait,
Manja
hold on.
Abo Chamba. I don't know, but like and I
Hey,
come
Jamba
back-
had a bad show for you.
and
I
I
had a
come-
bad game for you. Bro.
No, but
Something is
I'll come
worrying
back.
me.
I'll come back.
Something is
to
worrying.
one
Maybe
thing.
he needs a one delay just
No,
to make things
it's-
happen.
But like, do you know what? Elton, that one try that he scored,
Yeah.
that's class, gents. And
Pinpoint. You know.
mention a flower half in South Africa that can do that. Pinpoint. And he did it twice. Jumper didn't take the second one where he got it over
Well,
Bosch.
he's not in
and
South
he
Africa
got
at
over-
the moment. He's
Eh?
injured.
Who's
His
this?
name is Andre Pollard.
But he doesn't do
No,
that.
not
He
like
doesn't
that.
do that. But anyway,
Not like that.
I'm so
Guys,
glad the
but
show
like
is
I was-
show is finished.
but like
We
your
didn't
game
mention
of the-
anything about the
his
blue
game,
balls.
his game.
No, he doesn't have a game. There was no game. He's gonna mention the same game.
Bulls.
Guys, listen, it's been a great show. All I want to say is, Zed, are we excited to have rugby back?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm
Psych!
happy. Currie Cup is back.
Yes!
Season 2, baby.
Super Rugby Unlocked, baby. Guys, we're gonna have a great season. We're back, season 2. Mapantsula Rugby Rebuile Mtagati.
Sharp.